Hello, it's Work in Progress Wednesday, and I actually only have one thing in progress this week. I've got nothing on the loom, I've got nothing under the sewing machine, I've only got the one thing, and that is the cross stitch. And there's not, maybe there is a lot of progress that you can see. I don't know. Here's what it looked like last time I showed you her, and am I completely in shot? And here's what she looks like now. So most of what I'm doing is down here, and it is quite dark, so you can't really see it. But if I go like that, you can go, "Ooh, you've done quite a lot down there. Well done. Thanks." So that is slowly getting filled in. So yes, progress still happening on the cross stitch. Not very swift progress, but progress nonetheless. And I'm not looking forward to when she's too big to show you in one panel and I have to take her out of the frame. Because as I said last week, or the week before, I'm not getting on with this frame very well. So I also have finished objects to show you, which are in my bag here. So last week I showed you a handful of fabric, and I've turned that handful of fabric into two frogs. So this is Mike's frog, which is the orange and purple, which has that nice bright orange and yellow stripe. There we go, there's the word. It's covered in little bits of stuffing, so I'll give it a tidy up. But that is frog number one. And then frog number two, I said to myself, and to other people, I wonder if I can do one of these in a day, because I do these around my work hours. Yesterday I had the day off, so I did manage to get mine done in a day. So there's mine, which is the orange swirl on the bluey green background with the burnt orange stomach. So these came out really cute, because of course they do. The pattern is Frances Frog by Claire's Craft Room. She's no longer trading, but I'll put the information in the description below. You can keep an eye on eBay or Etsy or wherever other people are selling, shake those frogs, where other people are selling secondhand patterns. I really love how these came out. So I'll show you the backs and I'll show you the fronts. I do something different in the pattern. If you manage to get your hands on it, it does say to make the body and then attach the limbs to the outside, which I don't like doing. So I actually sew them into the side seams and the bottom seam. Don't look at my whip stitching there, it's not great. But so I like to sew the limbs actually into the seams so they don't just pop off. But two frogs. The other thing I will tell you, if you're making soft toys at all, is to get yourself a hemostat. I've got one. Have I got one? Did I bring one out with me? I did. It's in my pocket. So I made one of these frogs a few weeks ago for my friend Lizzie's grandson, and after I'd sewn the limbs, these limbs, I sewed them in the late morning, and then by about 9 o'clock that night, I'd managed to get them all turned out. It took all afternoon. So when I was going to make these two, who are having a nice cuddle, you sit there and be cute. Both of you, sit there and be cute while I talk about my hemostat. I bought one of these off eBay. They're not that expensive. You can get them for about $6. This one was 12 because it's a bit longer. Turning little skinny limbs with one of these is brilliant. It takes maybe 5 minutes. And then you can use the grippy bit, can you see the grippy bit? To get the stuffing right down into the toes or into the end of the leg or whatever you're stuffing. So definitely worth the investment there. You don't have to get the surgical grade ones because you're not going to be doing surgery with them, I hope. You're not supposed to do it on the kitchen table. I'm just telling you now, there's going to be legal repercussions. So that's my useful and educational tip. Get yourself a hemostat. Make yourself some soft toys because they're fun. This orange one here is about to be put into a nice big box, and posted off to the United States. This one is going to stay with me because this one is mine. I finally made myself one. But Mark, this is your frog. It'll be with you soon. So that's all I have for you this week because I have got nothing else in progress. So I will see you next week, maybe with something else. I don't know. I might warp up the loom. I don't know if I'm in the mood. You've got to be in the mood. You take care of yourself, and I will see you... I'll just get these frogs back in shot because they're very cute. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.